jibe United Nations Secretary General ol min betam bitanu I betam bita scouting na ba mine wasabu kulolom ko scouting tol kam telako ninta min sto tijan masto ntela nyantam fola tijani asto nin tijan fota ntela fota an dunia na badi yato ninga wota nyoy kayro be sabati lay ten ko moy sabati ngan jato ta esto ka nyato ta tala no manyo kanu man kulosto nyo kuloto stolano ni manyo kanu so on se Ousmane Fu tijan
abaraka bake abaraka bake pa Omar Bojang atelom chief commissioner ti be yalla diamo moyle badingol mimbe jube kandrong seyta kal kontong na bantaba forum programme o nyinto kombi kachani yelata nyamen wolom nga minul jiya bi iketan na luntambalti wolom Gambia Scout Association ti ngajiki nyaato domandi nin kachata ta fa akono fanuta iba fola nyele scout ya nata lo dalila jamal kan anu nin keta scout ti ay minel nyininka e ka dokol minke kabring e la satelto e ka dokol minke kabring banko nyinkan anin scout la doku o kono ya jiki nyaadi le ko ni ning i nyom fondinkel diamuta to mando baton ka min fo attitudinal change abe soneyalal bar ko ku bije don inshallah programme o be nyaato mba kono fanum dilal Usman Jata, you the international commissioner. It's good to be part of the Bantaba, and now we just give you the forum to come up.
Thank you very much, Tijan. I will start my greetings from the Chief Scout, who is His Excellency the President of the Republic of the Gambia, Sir Professor Dr. Alhaji Yahya AJJ Jammeh. As our Chief Scout, we are always proud of him. And we are proud of the support and the assistance and guidance that he has always been rendering to us as people that are under his purview. In addition, I'll also want to extend the greetings to the President of Council, who unfortunately is unable to be here because of ill health, but her heart and mind is with us and other members of the Scout Council. Also, I cannot start without thanking Honorable Sidinjai as the national rep in the Parliamentary Scout Union and also as the youth rep in the National Assembly. I want to begin with talking about what scouting is, because when people see us here as scouts, they might start to wonder, what is scouting? So it's important for the general public to know, because most people interpret us with our symbolic background. They see us run in the streets, they see us sing, clap and dance, they see our marching band. Some associate us with the military, some with the police, and others have different interpretation of us. But as scouts, the Scout organization is an educational youth movement that is open to all young people without discrimination of origin, class, creed, or read. When you look at scouting itself, it has a mission. Why scouting? Its main mission is to contribute to the education of young people. Why do we do that? So that we can build a better world where each individual is self-fulfilled as an individual and play a constructive role in society. This is the mission of scouting. So, as scouts, if we have anything to go by, we anchor mostly on our mission to be able to deliver. Why do we say that we are contributors to education? We know we are not the only educators. We have government that is educating people in the formal, through the formal system, that is going to school from grade 1, going through to senior secondary school, university, and name it. We also know that societies, parents, communities educate people. That is the non-formal education. Whether you know it or not, if somebody steals today, people give him a good beating or they speak badly to him, there is no need for somebody to teach you, to tell you that stealing is not good. You pick up those habits and training in the society. Then we as scouts blend these together. The formal education, we will come into our aspect that deals with formal education because we have skill centers, nursery schools, and other vocational centers that we run as scouts. We contribute through this socialization process in the discipline and the development of young people, and also in the non-formal sector that youth organizations, young people, and other NGOs strive to intervene. Because we know as development agents and as partners, government alone can never do it. So it needs the support of people. And one responsible association that can complement the efforts of government is Scouting. This is our belief and this is our creed. Why do I anchor on this assertion? It is because we saw in the vision and the mission of Scouting that our main aim is to create men and women of substance, to train young people to become responsible leaders and responsible adults. We become responsible only by taking charge of ourselves and paying duty to ourselves, and also committing ourselves to the development of our communities. Because as individuals, we are all selfish, but we try to reconcile our selfish nature with that longing of being in existence with other people. And as a result, we have to compromise left and right to be able to get to where we want to. How did Scouting come about? This great institution called Scouting started way back in 1907 through a British gentleman called Lord Robert Stephenson Smith born in Powell. In those days, he realized that within the wider community of the United Kingdom, we have a lot of boys in the Woos, in the Bantabas, that just finished school and felt that government need to give them all that they want to have. And we know it is not possible for any nation to do. So in order to engage these young people, to commit them into productive work that will earn them responsible jobs that their livelihoods can depend on, he decided to come up with this Scouting. Initially, he used family friends and friends of his comrade to go on an experimental camp after writing his book, Scouting for Boys. Because at the initial level, Scouting was, of course, for boys. We know in those Gregorian days, all societies don't want men and women to interact more. So as a man, he can only lead an organization made up of boys. Eventually, when the movement gained success at a rally at Crystal Palace in 1911, he realized that during the parade, there were other people that were not only wearing trousers, but they were wearing skirts. So initially he thought, because you know Scots and the British are in that joking relationship, that they were mocking their neighbors and the like. But later he realized that they were girls. So it overwhelmed him and said, what do I do to manage these young people? They have the will to join his movement and he cannot stop them. They are eager to learn. They are eager to develop themselves and gain gainful knowledge through the process. So what he did was to call his younger sister Agnes to support her. She will train Agnes, and Agnes will train the girls. That is how we have the Girl Guide as a movement. Eventually, of course, when communities became more accommodative to the interaction of boys and girls, men and women, then the whole organization of the Scout movement started incorporating both boys and girls in the movement. I'll stop here as an introduction for the meeting.
Thank you very much. That's quite interesting. And now I'll just throw the baton to the floor and let's hear from them.
Assalamu alaikum. Man may muna bala tuda. Man fi togal Gambia Scout Association. Man neka Gaisen National Gender and Child Rights Commissioner. Scouting nak suñ ko gisee tay dañoo fokk lu bari waaye maa ngi sant yàlla di sant suma ñaari waajur di nuyu président Jammeh moom mi ñu jox doole bañ mun a toog fii ni tey di wax yëfi Scouting jërëjëf président. Scouting nag daf day jaaxal ñu bari suñ gisee tey ñu ngi toog fii nii xëj na sax am na ñoo xam ne fay nañ seen télé ba pare ne ñu fulis ñii nii waaye fekk du noonu nit soo xamutee is better nga dee laajte nga xam ñu ngi fi toogal nag sun chief scout commissioner ñu ngi fi toogal Ousmane Way Jatta